Hello and welcome to the finale of my playthrough of Final Fantasy V within the Final Fantasy Marathon. And in this episode, I will be exploring the rest of the Void in order to confront Exdeath and defeat him within the Void to stop him from taking full control of the Void in order to take over the world and overrun it with monsters. So without further ado, let's get into it. I was thinking as soon as, it is the Macedonia at the end of the day. Might as well give her the Excalibur now that Bart has the Ragnarok. Because we'll do one last equipment check. Before we carry on. You'll lose that on 6 defense for 8 magic defense. I don't know, and then X fight double grip. White X fight, Guinness toss X fight. Yeah, that'll do. And summon dimension. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we'll make one last save. One last save state. And we get this bitch. And here we go. The end. You're late. Fwaha! I finally have it. The ultimate power. Power that will rule the world. The power of the Void. And now he's turned himself into a giant tree, which he originally was anyway. I'm going to destroy you fools. First, your friends. Watch as they're sucked into the Void and disappear forever. Cast Lift Ball. Not the Shinryu. Not Boko. No. Sid and mid. Multi. Stop. Fwahaha. Now, why don't you disappear into the Void too? Bart, stand up. It was his father. Dad? And it's Kelgar. Zezat. Kelgar? And Galuf. Grandpa, Galuf. Presenting the 4 Warriors of Dawn. Bart, Lena, Faris, Kara. While we hold back the power of the void, defeat him. Only you, the Warriors of the Crystal, can save the world from the power of darkness. Now go. Why did the power of the void disappear? Take this. Father. The King Tycoon's on the act as well. Come on. Now is the time. Defeat Exdeath. 4 Warriors of Dawn. Go, Warriors of the Crystal. I guess I'll save it. There we go. Here we go. Exdeath, this is it. It is the giant tree, Exdeath. Well, that damage is just absolutely filthy. Case 2. Excuse me. Might as well just kill 3. Screw it. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that I'm overpowered, just because of what we've seen in the past few episodes. Because we're going in with that mentality. The void begins to devour Exdeath. Going in with that mentality gets you humbled in this upcoming fight. Why? I had the power of void. What is void? So because we defeated Exdeath, he actually gets swallowed. Why so? And he failed. However, I am Neo Exdeath. I shall erase all memory, all existence, all dimensions, and then I too shall disappear for eternity. So Neo Exdeath is all of the criminals within the Great Forest of Moor that were kind of like stuck inside Exdeath. But now that Exdeath has been consumed, Neo Exdeath has been formed, which is this absolute abomination of criminals. And the one to the right, I was told, apparently could be the Emperor. If that is true, then, you know, yeah, this theme is a pretty good final boss theme. I wouldn't say it stands out as being one of the epics, but use the magic lamp. Guaranteed to get a Bahamut summon. So with X-Fight you do get the 4 targets you can hit, but there was a target that can be wasted on the X fight, but that's just how it goes, really. So I believe all 4 parts of Neo Exdeath have 60,000 each, but the back of Neo Exdeath is the problem, because it has a lovely move called Grand Cross, which can put a shit ton of status elements on the party, as well as dealing a heap ton of damage, which no one likes. Let's attack that back then. Don't waste your attacks on that front one. So you've got the lady at the bottom right, you've got that red lion, you've got that bull with the horns, and then you've got the undead at the back, and then you've got other targets which just are wasted on stuff. The laws of physics are broken. Cheers, Neo Exdeath. Thank you. I don't remember what the tell is to let you know that one of the pieces has been destroyed, but hey. Oh, you're doing nothing there, Exdeath. Jesus Christ. I've destroyed this son of a bitch. That damage is just ridiculous. Almaguest, oh shit. This is where it gets funky. Right, all 4 targets are still there. So I mean, I was wrecking him for a bit, but you know, there's still very imminent dangers in this battle. You bastard. Just don't let him use Grand Cross. You need to kill that bitch before it does. I heard that. Lena doesn't deal that much damage anyway, so... the red lion. Killed. Right, now it's time for Earth War. Vacuum wave. Get counted. Get on top. I heard another one get destroyed. That's 2 pieces down. I want all 4 to be alive for the best ending as well. Leviathan. May as well give us a wave. That's another one down. It's just that ball at the bottom left. Oh, and it's over. Get absolutely rinsed, Neo Exdeath. Look at all those monsters and creatures and criminals that were all sent to the Great Forest of Moor. So if that is the Emperor sticking out at the top right, then that shows that the worlds can be connected. I mean, there is World of Final Fantasy and there is Dissidia. But Dissidia, I don't know if they really class that as being official, if it's just really a spin-off. So, like, all of the ones where the characters meet, I don't know if they're classed as official or not. Or like canon, sorry. Anyway, in the beginning, there was void. Then 4 spirits came together in this void. The crystals were born, and the world was created. Thus, hope gives the earth blessings, courage lights the flame, kindness makes water the source of life, and pursuit lets wisdom ride the wind. When the day comes that void shall again envelop the world, it within people live the 4 spirits, light shall again be born. 4 spirits wandering through void shall once again give birth to light. So if anyone dies, you like let's say Bart's died, he wouldn't be at the front there. It would just be the other 3. So this theme is called The Everlasting World. Is it called that? I know it's like a 6-minute song, but the void hasn't disappeared, even though we've defeated Exdeath. Is it because the crystals are gone? Is the world going to be enveloped by the void? Her crystal pieces are taken. Hope gives the earth blessings. That timing of the theme is beautiful. Courage lights the flame. Kindness makes water the source of life. And we have wind. And pursuit lets wisdom ride the wind. And with the Great Pyramid, the crystals now go here. So these were the actual original crystal resting places where the 4 stone tablets are. So that's where the crystal of earth is going. History Falls is where the crystal of water is going. The Solitary Island Temple is where the wind crystal will be going, and the fire crystal will be going in the Great Trench. So they're all surrounded by their elements, other than wind, really. I don't know, like, you can't really measure wind, but of course the earth crystal is in the earth, water crystal in water, fire crystal surrounded by lava, and yeah. Luckily they don't even show the wind crystal, but Bart's hometown is back at least. Woo! Tycoon. So the void is being reverted. The world is being reborn. The crystals too. There was still some power left in the pieces of crystal. I'm so glad. I'm going to have to do so much talking in the opening episode of FF6. I hope my voice gets better. It's because Lena and Faris and Kara. It's because you was able to protect the crystal. But you too. And Grandpa. And now the wind will return to Tycoon. Yes. Father. Grandpa. Father. And Kelgar and Zeza too. The world still needs you. It's still too early for you to come where we are. You have done well. Now back to your world. So they turned into a nice Hiryu. I'm assuming all 5 of them did because there were 5 sparks. Just the 4 Dawn Warriors and King Tycoon. That's quite heartwarming if that is actually what happened there. And then the Wind Shrine in the Solitary Island Temple. Actually, no, I don't think that this actually goes back to the Wind Shrine near Tycoon. So the Solitary Island Temple is the odd one out. That's the one of the 4 that doesn't get thingy. Anyway, Grandpa. A letter's arrived. Sid Mid, how are you? It's Kara. Looks like we were saved. This song is Dear Friends. If you've seen my Chrono Trigger playthrough or played that, you'll know this theme is very similar to the ending theme of that. Somehow, now it feels like that battle was all a dream. Since then, I've travelled around to various towns. Things have returned to how they were before. It's so peaceful. I just want to hum the theme, but there is text box. The Chancellor of Tycoon is in good spirits. But Faris seems worried about the pirates. She's not a princess anyway, so she don't care. Castle Ball is having problems that there's no one to succeed the throne. Maybe I'll be queen. That doesn't sound too bad. Bart's is in his hometown village now. Until he leaves on a journey again, he'll be with his mother and father. Oh, by the way, Bocco and Coco have had children. They're so cute. You should come meet them. It's been 1 year since then. Lena and Faris are busy with everything at their castle, and Bart's has left on another journey, so I think I'll go to that place where Grandpa sleeps. To that place. If the others come asking you guys about me, no, I'm sure they'll come. Please tell them that I wanted to see them again. Kara, you did swell. You all did swell. Here he is, Bots. Lena. Do 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 Such a beautiful theme. And there's Kara. You can't leave our boy Galef out, can you? And here we go into the Elder Tree. If at that moment, if Grandpa had not saved me, the earth, wind, fire and water are all alive and the world has returned to peace, but I'm still a bit sad. I'm sure now. It's because Grandpa is gone. I've been left all by myself. And then the greatest game theme of all time, in my opinion, you know. But this is a unique variant of the Final Fantasy theme. But it works so well for the story of 5. And the fact they did this tribute to Galef, beautiful. See you, Grandpa. You aren't alone. They were there all along. We're happy, aren't we? Be happy. You've come. Of course. How could we forget about a friend we fought together with? Everyone. Tears don't suit you, Kara. You need to be strong. Galef's gonna laugh at you. You're right. Grandpa is laughing at me. The crystals have regained their power. Now we must protect it. Just like Dad and the rest had protected them. Hey, don't you hear something? Yeah, I hear it. Grandpa's voice. No, the rustling of the trees. The murmur of the water. The flaring of fire. The whisper of the earth. I don't know, but I can hear it. Yes, something warm. Let's go. And that is the most complete ending. The best ending. Because all 4 characters stayed alive after Neo Extra. I don't actually remember if I got that ending before. There we go. I'm assuming they're Bokko's 3 children. And then you've got... And now this bit. The credits. Right, so that is another Final Fantasy title down. This is flying by. And well, I said it would take 2 years. I don't think it's going to quite take that long anymore. I mean, it's not even been 4 months yet and I'm going on to Final Fantasy 6. Then again, once 6 is done, they'll start taking longer to complete with 7, 8 and 9. 10 will take quite a while. I won't be able to do 11. Then I'll be on to 12, which will take a shit ton of time. If I do everything anyway. And then there's the 13 trilogy, which I'm going to have to get and probably a fresh new PS3 for, or I can use my old dirty, dusty one, clean it out, and probably just buy the 13 trilogy so I can go through it. And then once the 13 trilogy's done, I'll get Final Fantasy 14 on my PS4 or 5, depending on what I have at that point. And then it'll be Final Fantasy 15. And if there is a state of play, well, not state of play, but like a PS5 event at 9 PM English time, and if they show the release date for 16, maybe it will be out by the time that my marathon's finished, so I can then swoop into 16 to like finish off the marathon that way. And I won't be calling it the Final Fantasy Marathon hyphen Final Fantasy 16 because it would be my, Actually, no, I could do, because my first playthrough of some of the Final Fantasies will be within the marathon. Well, the majority of 32 and Lightning Returns will all be blind playthroughs, and then 14 and 15 will be blind. But I mean, I've seen 15 a few times now. 14 I haven't actually seen that much on, but I just know it's apparently a phenomenal MMO. 10 I haven't played since, I think, 2016, or no, it isn't 2017. I don't think I've played it since 2016. But I'll probably be playing that January, I imagine. Oh no, we're on September now, so Final Fantasy 6 will probably be done by the end of the month or the beginning of October, which will, of course, then be the start of 7, which will take... It took, what, 30 parts last time? Well, Final Fantasy 7 will take a month. Final Fantasy 8 will take a month. Final Fantasy 9 will take a month. Final Fantasy 10, I'm not sure. But that'll be the first full playthrough of 2022. But the thing is, there are a few emulator playthroughs that have interested me as of late, that I could do, but I don't know if I want to bother. For now, I might hold it off for now. But there are a few Mario and Luigi. Well, there's the free Mario and Luigi games that are on the GBA and DS. The one I've played out of them three is Bowser's Inside Story. I mean, I played that years ago now. I believe it came out in 2009, but I played it in like 2011, 2012. There we go, running through the stats, but I'll talk over this because you can read the stats if you want to. But yeah, you've got them, you've got the 4 Lufia games that I've got. I mean, the emulator list is on this app. The good thing with the SNES one is, with the other emulators, it shows only the games you can play on that specific emulator. But on the SNES emulator, it just shows every one. So there's 4 Lufia games, 3 Mario and Luigi RPGs, and I'm sure there's probably plenty more others that I could do, but I'll probably wait for those games for now. I think once I do Final Fantasy 6, and get onto FF7, I'm going to have to start streaming again. I haven't streamed in a while, because I will be streaming 7 onwards. Like, Final Fantasy 6 is going to be the last emulated playthrough of the marathon, but I am going to have to start streaming again. There's quite a few games that I need to go through on the PS4 anyway. What I'll just do when I go to uni, I'll guaranteed get the marathon video, hopefully every day. I think when I was at uni last time, when I started the marathon, I think there were 2 days I missed, and of course I just doubled up on them afterwards. But when it comes to streaming, it'll be harder to regulate that. I think maybe for Monday when I go to uni, I might just, do a stream of a playthrough, or start a playthrough with a stream. I might take tomorrow off of doing a video, and I might start a streamed playthrough. Oh god, I think I haven't touched it. Anyway, I did that. I mean, games I've got to go through. There's Heavy Rain, but I don't think I'll do that. There's Vampire I could stream, Middle-earth Shadow of War, and a few others, because I need to get the games done anyway. Even if I got a PS5 soon, I'd be able to convert the games, but I'd rather get the ones I've got on the PS4 done before I convert it over, because it'll just make things easier. But, Anyway, here are bots stats. God, build up bunch of animals, aim, X-Fight, mimic, red level 2, brawl, cover, counter, barrier. Total 27? Of course they're counting the levels of abilities together as stack there. If someone has actually sweated out every job class, then they're mad, but there we go. Yeah, this ending was a pretty big boy one, but I'm okay with it. I mean, Final Fantasy endings did end up becoming quite big in the end anyway. This is just a taste of things to come when it comes to big endings. Then the 6, I mean 6 is pretty big. I mean there's literally, the last 2 songs in the track, well not the last 2 because I think the prologue is the last on like the OST track, but there is a 17-minute song and a 22-minute song, which is all to do with the ending of 6, but hey ho. But yeah, that is the end. So, thank you for watching my playthrough of Final Fantasy V within the Final Fantasy Marathon. That is, in terms of titles, a third of the way through. Of course, in terms of time, not so much, Because 6, I mean, well, to be fair, 1 to 5 have been done. I mean, well, 1 was the shortest with 19. I think it was 19, 23, 22, 21, and then this is 24. That is a pretty solid, and it just shows like how the lengths are pretty similar between the NES and SNES titles. Well, the originals 1, 2, and 3. Well, 2 would have taken longer, but the original 1 and the original 1 and 2 would take longer, but the original 3 wouldn't take any longer than the DS remake. But yeah, of course I haven't rushed the titles. Like 3 is the biggest example of me not rushing. I did it in 15 parts, but I managed to spread it out for 6 extra parts. Of course, part 22 was the Iron Giant, which I never did in my original playthrough. You know, it won't. I don't know if it will take 2 years anymore. I mean, 12 will definitely take a long time. I mean, the main game itself will take like between 50 to 60 parts, plus all of the bonus stuff that's going on in that game. Of course, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. As I said, I hope you have enjoyed my playthrough of FF5. You get to hear this iconic theme in the background while I sign out. But I'll be back probably on Saturday for the start of Final Fantasy VI, and I will also decide whether tomorrow I will be starting a stream to play through, because it's been, I think, nearly 2 months. I'm on, I mean, not counting Earthless Prelude, with the 2 Doom streams that I did with Earthless Prelude. Before that, it was like 7 weeks ago, 6-7 weeks ago when I did Horizon Zero Dawn. So I need to, you know, back my ideas up and get shit done, get streaming again. So I'll probably try and do a streamed playthrough while I do 6, and then while I do 7 as well, as it carries through. Because whatever I decide to stream will probably take longer than FF6. But as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guaranteed on Saturday. As I said, for Final Fantasy VI, and maybe a stream playthrough of whatever I choose. As I said, thanks for watching. With a massive thumbs up. All I'm going to say to you now is goodbye and good night.